Oh, hello there. I'm sorry. You just caught me right in the middle of my reading time. And I was just reading this book that I got here, and nowhere does it say that you have to play meta every single match. So that's interesting. You know, you would think if playing meta is required that it would be in this book. But I guess it's not. So, what is up, YouTube? Luke Superstar here, back with another amazing day in Pokemon Go. Ooh, the new music's playing. Can you hear that? That's awesome. Okay, I don't know where the volume was. I hope I put it back to a normal volume now and it's not too loud. Yeah, that's good enough, right? That's cool. That's the first time I've heard it. I've been kind of playing on silent all day because I'm in the middle of raids all day long and I didn't even get a chance to hear it. So that's pretty cool. We got the new music. It kind of sounds, I mean, it's the Pokemon style. It reminds me of Smash Brothers. Whenever you play the Pokemon stage in Smash, it kind of has that same sound. And let's dive in to some PvP anti-meta action. We'll just get right into it here. Oh, the music disappears here. And good luck, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so I will tell you this. No matter what, you already know what I'm gonna say. No matter what happens, win or lose, I'm gonna try. I'll just say try. I'm gonna try not to rage, and we're gonna just try and have fun, win or lose. So no molding today. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna win some matches. So let's go. Excadrill versus Ludicolo. Okay, this is a really bad matchup for us. So what do we do here? This is not a matchup I expected at all. This is really bad for us. So I guess we go into the Cradilly. That's probably our best answer. Water's neutral and grass is neutral. So we probably just tank it. It's probably a weather ball. Oh, he just goes for big damage. Good for him. And then he switches into Stunfisk, which we beat. Stunfisk is super effective into us, but we have lots of answers for Stunfisk. So we kind of need the Cradilly alive, so hopefully I can keep it alive. So we'll shield here. And then our Florges beats this, and our Excadrill beats this. So actually our Florges probably beats it harder, because the Excadrill is also weak to ground. So this is an interesting team. This is a somewhat meta team. Not hardcore meta, but these are good meta Pokemon. Okay, just tanks it. And he's ready, so let's just let the Cradilly go down. Not that much health to save it anyways. Let's go to watch this damage. Watch this see this fast move damage? That's what I was talking about. Just chunk them out. Just chunk them out so they don't have to do anything. And we tank his moves. Fairy, we're tanky, no problem. Discharge, that's fine. And actually our Florges beats the Ludicolo. Okay, and look who we got! Bye-bye Wigglytuff. I don't know what's stronger, Rock Slide or Drill Run. But he switches in, so he gets a counter switch. But our Florges should beat the Ludicolo too, actually. So we use a shield here. Actually, let's just Drill Run. We have enough now, enough damage with Drill Run. I have to look up which is stronger, so that way, actually Drill Run's stronger because it's stab. Rock Slide's not even a stab move. Wow, he's gonna fast move me down, okay. Let's just save our shield for the Florges. Our Florges should beat the Wigglytuff with shields. And he has no shield, so we're gonna drop a big ol' Petal Blizzard on him. And it should KO. I believe it should. It's really good damage. The problem is she's got strong fast move damage. This should KO. Yeah, big damage. Let's go. First win. So that was B tier meta that we played against. That wasn't S tier or even A plus tier. Stunfisk is in the top 10, I believe. Stunfisk is number 8. Wigglytuff is number 9. And Ludicolo is number 20 something or something, top 50. So, okay, I'm lying. That was meta. That was meta. Number 8, and anything that's in the top 10 meta, we're calling hardcore meta. So that was hardcore meta. And guess what? We got the anti-meta wins today. So that's how it's gonna go all day. You come up against the meta. Are you gonna play meta? You can't expect to win every match just playing meta. I've said it many times. I'll forever say it. So yes, Jenny says drill run. So anytime I have a neutral move where they're both neutral, I got a drill run. Obviously drill run here is extremely, this is the hardest win like you could ever see. What is he doing? This is the hardest win in the history of hard wins. We're steel and ground, so we resist poison and electric, unless he's got some fighting coverage move or something ridiculous. Okay, he does have a fighting coverage move, because why wouldn't he? Okay, Swampert. Oh, I should have switched into, okay, this is fine. But I should have switched into the Florges. Dang it. The Florges would have been so much better here, but either way, it's okay. I'm used to switching the Cradilly into a Swampert anyways. I'm gonna Rock Tomb here, because I'm expecting a shield. Wow, I didn't get there. I should have switched to the Florges. Already mistake number one. But I'm gonna Rock Tomb here, because I'm sure he shields, and we'd rather just lower his attack so we can survive one more Hydro Cannon. Dang it, Florges would have been an extreme win here. I wouldn't even have to have used a charge move. But I do force a shield. Dang it, that's unfortunate. I guess we shield again here. I mean, we really don't need the Cradilly that much, but... So he probably gets out of this, right? No, he stays, okay. Okay, we get a second shield. Unless he's brave enough to think it's another Rock Tomb. But we're not doing it again. Boom! He falls for it. So with the shield, he probably thought to himself, oh, I have to, I should have Rock Tomb now. I don't know what I was thinking. I said, oh, okay, because I was thinking, and I didn't get my thought out in time. Okay, let's go into Excadrill. We should resist everything he has here. Oh no, is he throwing Incinerate? Does he have why would a Grass Ghost have Incinerate? Did I just see Incinerate? Is that what I saw? That's crazy. What does it have? It must be, because look at my health bar. Why does this have Incinerate? Or am I tripping? It does have Incinerate. What the hell? What kind of Pokemon is this? A Grass Ghost that has Incinerate? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Now it's gonna have like a Steel or a Poison move too, watch. Shadow Ball probably. Seed Bomb, okay. Dang, we're kind of out of it here. Fucking Incinerate! Okay, that's fine, because this is an off-meta pick for sure. I did not know that. I have one of these Pokemon that are really good. I should be using it. Yeah, we don't get there now. Jesus, bro. What kind of Pokemon is that? Grass Ghost, Incinerate, can spam Seed Bomb after one Incinerate. Incinerate, Seed Bomb. Incinerate, Speed Bomb. Why am I calling it Speed Bomb? Seed Bomb. Okay, we lost to a very interesting off-meta pick. Let's put that in our notes to use that Pokemon. We have one, a good one, actually, if I'm not mistaken. How do you spell it? Yeah. We have a bunch. The problem is the good ones we have, look, we even have a hundo, weren't traded. So look at this one. This one's like rank 1. But it wasn't traded, so I have to spend 200 candy to evolve it. And I don't want to invest the rare candy into that just now. But now maybe I will. Now that I know it has Incinerate. I did not know. Why would it have Incinerate? Is that the only Pokemon in the game, besides like some weird legendary, that isn't fire that has Incinerate? Holy moly, that was interesting. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's some bull, as Dashi would say. Dashi. All right, this is a good one. We got Rock. We resist Grass. Grass is neutral. We resist, oh, it's Ghost. Why did I think it was Flying Grass? I'm thinking of the, oh, it's, God, look at that fast move damage. Its unevolved form is Grass Flying. So what do we do here? Okay, perfect. We got a good switch here. So Lapras does have Ice, which is super effective, but this isn't Ice. This is Water, and Water's neutral, so this actually isn't a great matchup for us. If we would have hard switched into the Florges, we would have been in much better shape here. It's okay. We'll be okay. We just need to save shields for Excadrill, probably. This is probably an ice move now, especially because how much he farms, so I'm going to shield it. I was going to save a shield, but I don't want to just go down. I'd rather just hit him hard here. Oh, it's not? Okay. I thought that was going to be an ice beam for sure. Maybe he over-farmed a little bit, or I just miscounted. Okay. Do we have a switch yet? We do. Now watch this fast move damage. Okay, he switches too. This is okay. This is an okay match. The problem is we really want this Florges in against someone who takes big damage from the grass. Someone who resists grass, it's kind of worthless because we're not building energy. God, look at that. Okay, I'm talking out my booty here. We're just getting wrecked. God, bad switching. Definitely bad switching. He shields here. He survives, and then he one-shots my Excadrill, and we lose. Oh, we have moves. I forgot we banked some energy. I think we still lose here. The Lapras for sure beats me. No, ice is neutral. Maybe my Metal Claw gets rid of the Lapras. Steel. Oh, we can beat Steel if we get there, which we do. Oh, what a catch, bro. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we're never gonna build enough energy for 2. I guess we could have fast moved the Lapras down, so good play. Good job, you win. Good play. That was a good catch. I should have expected that. I didn't expect it. I just don't expect people to be good at this game, I think is probably one of my problems. Okay, so I always do this. I get too switch happy. I just need to, let's do this. Let's not lead the Excadrill. Let's lead the Cradilly. Cradilly's a fine lead. And let's keep the Excadrill like as a secret weapon versus just showing it right away. Because there's been like 3 times where we got into him right away in a good matchup and they flee right away. And then we end up in a bad matchup. So let's just keep him hidden away for now. All right. We have a perfectly... I hate when it does that. You saw me switch it, right? Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. Look at this fast move damage. He switches right away. And of course he has poison. And we're never gonna get there. So we have another grass. So I'm not even gonna shield. Whatever, kill her. I don't even care. Good job. Let's get off one move if we can. That's fine. So we resist poison, and he doesn't have ground usually. Usually he has rock. So I'm not even gonna shield. I don't believe this is ground. If he is, he's playing really off meta. Okay. All right, good job. So stupid. That one I lost, I'm blaming it on the game. You saw me switch the Excadrill to not lead anymore, right? And it didn't activate, so that's BS. So that's the kind of stuff that makes me rage. It's not when it's my own undoing that it happens, but the game gyps me. So now hopefully it works. That one we're blaming on Pokemon, not on me. No accountability on that one. That drives me crazy. All right, Luke versus Luke. Who's the better Luke? Jellicent. Perfect, we got a good lead. Our Florges is even better. So who's he gonna switch into? He's not gonna switch. Wow, what a guy. Let's just rock. You know what? I'm not gonna rock to him. I'll tell you why. Because these freaking Jellicents think they're so tough. I should have rocked to him. What a catch, bro. What do we do now? I guess we go into Excadrill. We should resist everything. He's got Trailblaze and X-Scissor or Night Slash. We're not very tanky though, so yeah, that's about right. So we're definitely losing this match. How did the Jellicent catch there, bro? Sometimes I feel like the animations lie to me. Like it's like I saw him switch, but for some reason it didn't switch. And then obviously this is just losing the fast moves. God, it's annoying. I don't want to put the Florgus in because the Florgus does nothing to it. So I'm kind of just in a rock in a hard place, so to speak. The good thing is our Florgus beats the Jellicent, but and then my touchscreen's not gonna work. It's gonna be one of those days where everything fucking goes wrong and pisses me off. Cause why would my touchscreen ever work? There's no reason for my touchscreen to work, ever. God, it pisses me off, guys. I don't plan on raging every day. I messed the camera all up, too. I don't plan on raging, but that's BS, bro. Like, the last thing I need is the touchscreen to not work whenever I'm already getting wrecked. Does he have a shield? I don't think he has shields. Dude, get out of here, bro. Ah, it's fucking annoying. I'm already mad. I'm mad because I hate the animations on this game, bro. Like, the switch doesn't come through until like 3 seconds later. So it's like, I mean, I'm not saying they didn't time it right, but it's annoying because, like, I don't know. I feel like the moment you press the button and it backs up, whatever you saw last should be there. It shouldn't go back into your animation and then later you hear it. Because that should give you like a visual cue. Is he gonna catch? No. I timed it perfect. No, he didn't catch. And then like, it goes back, you start and then you hear, and you're like, he did catch? How did he catch? He didn't catch on my screen. So that frustrates me. And then, of course, my fucking touchscreen, for some reason, when I play this game, it works all day long. All day long. No, don't have any issues with the touchscreen whatsoever. The moment I start playing Great League, my charge moves just stop working. And I'm touching and the touchscreen just stops working completely. Okay, that's my rant. I'm sorry, guys. You guys are right here with me. You see me go through it every day. Okay, he's gonna counter switch me here, I'm sure. We're gonna watch for the catch this time. We're not gonna fall for it. We're just gonna shield here no matter what they do because we're not tanky enough with Excadrill. And he's got that for some reason. I knew you were gonna switch, you stupid idiot. Okay, we should get both shields here or do big damage. But that time I waited for the switch because I don't believe in it now. I don't believe in the animations anymore. Okay, so this will for sure get shields. That was big damage though. For not being a nuke move and not being a stab move, the attack is just so high in this Excadrill that it's just that good. Okay, now we're in it with another rock user. He probably is using a dark move and not a flying move because we resist flying. And this, oh, okay, he did. Okay, it doesn't do any damage though. So we're gonna watch for the catch again, actually. Actually, we'll just rock tomb either way because even if it is a catch, it'll lower their attack, whoever does come in. Okay, like this, so that's fine, we'll lower their attack. So she has Bulldoze, we know that. She might have a Steel move, which is super effective as well. The problem is we really don't have an answer besides Excadrill into the Tinkaton. So let's just shield here because I want to try and get rid of it with this. He doesn't have shields now. So let's try and Grass Knot here. And oh, he does have a shield. I was thinking I got both shields out with the, what's the flying one called? Mandibuzz. Okay, wow. Okay, we'll take a Bulldoze, I guess. Maybe we get there. Bulldoze should kill us. That's okay though, because now they're out of shields. Oh, we survived, even better. Let's just, okay. I was gonna fast move down, it was gonna be close. I did end up pressing it, and he catches. That's actually better, because maybe he doesn't go down and we have a chance to farm. Maybe we can get rid of him with fast moves. Nope, he's just a little bit stronger. Okay, that was okay. Except for he saved a shield. But the good thing is we're done with its Steel. That was Tink dying. So we're done with Steel now. So he's got Grass against our Florgus. Yes. And we lower its attack. We should be fine here. Disarming Voice should kill. Sceptile isn't a dragon, only it's I shouldn't have switched right away. Oh well. Only its Mega Evolution is dragon. If we can get to one charge move, we win. I think we should be able to. Maybe not, he's pretty spammy. Maybe switching right there was just a loss. I should have let him use energy against the Cradilly. God, dude, so spammy. What am I doing? That was stupid. I should have made him use one move on Cradilly here. And he's gonna have another one. Because look how much fast move damage I do with Cradilly too. Whatever, it was close. Damn it. So he had a good catch in that match with the Mandibuzz there. That did make a difference because he was able to get rid of my Excadrill. And if I used Rock Slide instead of Drill Run, it would have knocked that Mandibuzz straight out. So good play. I mean, I can't complain. They played good. And they're not just picking meta. So again, that's fine. I forget that the Mandibuzz is dark too, so I should have put in the Florges because I'm fairy. So interesting. Okay, Morpeko. This is a good matchup for us actually. Anything against the Morpeko that's not super weak to it is fine. But let's switch in the Excadrill. We'll tank it. It's gonna do big damage because it is Aura Will, but we should resist it with our ground. So maybe he leaves now. Maybe he leaves because he's electric. No, he's gonna stay. He definitely out spams us. So that's the problem. So now we shield. This isn't really like a hard win. So maybe I do switch from Steel. So right now I'm running the Metal Claw on Excadrill. And as you can see, I'm not doing very well in the energy build department. I'm doing okay on the damage, but a lot of who we come up against, the damage is resisted or neutral. So it's not helping in that sense. So this is tough. Maybe we just let the Excadrill go down here. No, let's just shield and let's try and get a shield out. We'll just go shield for shield. And then the Florges beats the Morpeko anyways. So actually let's just go straight into it. So this is grass, but it's still doing big damage. We'll tank this as well. Dark move we resist is fairy. So perfect. That's actually perfect. That's the person we want to... Dude, are you fucking kidding me? I thought it was dark when he switched to dark. Is it not dark anymore? Dude, this game is so stupid. I don't understand this game. I know in Pokemon Scarlet, when he switches whatever it is there, it changes to dark. So that should have been dark. I understand it's attack boosted. Maybe it was just double attack boosted, so it's that strong. Okay, at least we get the shield out here. Actually, we should have saved the energy. We should have saved the energy, switched to Florges, and fast moved him down. Oh, we don't have Florges anymore, so never mind. God, dude, I suck. I suck at this game, as usual. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I think too, Jenny. I think every, and then look at this confusion. There's no way I get the two moves here. Maybe. Confusion doesn't build very much energy, depending on what move he has. It's not enough anyways. Maybe. 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 Or does he still have a shield and I'm just stupid? Nope, not enough. God, 2 grass knots would have been the play there too, so. Okay. Too much grass. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. I built this team for Azumarill and Jellicent. So far we've come up against 1 Jellicent and 0 Azumarills. Yesterday we played 9 Azumarills in a row. So this is awkward. So since today isn't full of a lot of Azumarills, we're not gonna go double grass. So we'll switch out the Cradilly and we won't run double grass because we're just doubled up on it and it's too much. It's not too much if we're playing against Azumarill, but we're not, so it's becoming too much. So we're weak to water, fire. So let's go. Let's go Wish Cast. It's actually the wrong one. Let's go Wish Cast. Grass, nah, then we're gonna be really weak to grass because Excadrill doesn't really beat grass either. And Florges doesn't beat grass with its moveset, so we don't want that actually. I don't know, anyone have any bright ideas? You guys see who I have. Who would be a good third pick? Corviknight, that's double steel. I don't like using the bugs. I'm so done with bugs after that meta. I mean, Ariados would probably be a good pick here with this team actually. But I don't want to use them anymore. I'm so tired of them after that last season. Stunfisk, then we're double weak to ground. Venusaur is more grass. Medicham or Double. Double's interesting. Double's interesting because we have Wild Charge. So we actually beat water too, so that is kind of doubling up on water. But, I mean, the electricity doesn't really help us. Ninetales, Lickilicky, has Ghost, Rabombi. Okay, let's do Lickilicky. Lickilicky, Excadrill, and Florges. Who do you have on your Florges team, Jenny? Let's lead the Florges. Let's try it this way. We'll see what happens. As you guys know, I'm not an expert at this game. And we try stuff. Obviously that first team was too much built for Azumarill, and we were just not coming up against Azumarill, so it's not helping us. This really isn't that good. We don't really do anything to this, so let's just switch out. The Lickilicky is actually a really good counter to this because our fast move and our charge move does super effective damage. We're not going to shield, obviously. He's either doing a ghost move or a fire. Okay, Flame Wheel's okay. It's good damage. Okay, Furret. So this guy is going super heavy meta too. Shadow Marowak and Furret, super meta. Okay, just keep doing this, I guess. Obviously we don't Shadow Ball, but this is fine. We can tank one move probably from him. It's probably a Trailblaze, and that actually probably Sucker Punch just probably takes us down anyways. Yeah. So let's go into this, which resists both. So this is actually good. So we'll still use our shield because we don't want to take any damage. Look at that fast move damage. I mean, we're building energy. I don't know. It's not looking good. Excadrill's just... it's really hard to use. It's got some good things going for it, but now we have no shield, so no matter what, we switch into the Florges here, I guess. God, dude, look at that. I didn't even get a chance to move, bro, and he already gave me 2 fast hits and took all my health. I took 1 second to deliberate, and I'm already dead. Now... Why do you have to play meta in this game? Why can't they just balance the game to make more Pokemon viable, dude? It's so annoying. I said win or lose, we weren't gonna care, but it's like I want to have a fighting chance, bro, and Excadrill is just not doing anything. Florges isn't doing anything. So let's just do this. I'm just gonna pair him up with Pokemon that I know do well. I don't even know. I get so frustrated. Let's just do this. I mean, Florges is fine. It's just we're not getting any sort of matchup help at all. Let's just use the Ariados. I didn't want to. I hate bugs by now. But let's just do this, I guess. Let's just do this. I don't know. Our bug is like a totally different thing. We're double weak to fire now. And Florges doesn't touch fire, so this is not gonna go well either. Oh well, whatever. Something different. Like, when I put the team together, and then we're taking super effective damage because we're poisoned now, and whatever, I'm not gonna complain. It's just one of those games where no matter what you do, there's gonna be a counter, so you can't win them all, and there's a reason meta's meta. But, I don't know. I just need to change my thinking, I think. Part of my thinking is the way I think is like, I want to build a team that beats everything, but it's almost impossible to do that unless you really, really take your time and do it. And I thought this team would do better. I guess Excadrill's defense is just way too low. 78 is very low, and he's just trying to build up those confusion hits. We're just doing absolutely nothing. So so Florges with Razor Leaf is a stupid idea. That's all it comes down to. It's good if you need a grass user, but look, if it's anything that's not super effectively weak to grass, it's just absolutely worthless. And then Steel here is also worthless. And we have no shields, and this is an Earthquake. Because he's running Earthquake, because why wouldn't he? Okay, I lied. We're not doing this for this stream. This team sucks ass, and I suck because I'm not playing them really well. Those two Pokemon together suck. Excadrill sucks. Excadrill's fine, but he sucks with this team. Florges running Razor Leaf was a terrible idea. So let's start over. Let's scrap all that and start over, because I expect it to do something, but just like the triple shadow team, it just doesn't work. The Pokemon are just too good. When you're playing against freaking the top 10 in the meta, you just can't win with crazy stuff. So that means we're gonna have to get extra crazy. Maybe you don't win with crazy, but maybe you can win with extra crazy. So, I don't know. Stunfisk is really good. Shadow Greninja is really good. Corviknight's really good. So let's just do this. Let's just do this. Individually, these Pokemon are good. So unlike Florges and Excadrill that both have like their own faults that they can't perform individually, who cares about synergy? Let's just focus on the idea that all these Pokemon will hold their own just fine. So we're gonna discharge here, shield, and then go straight into Greninja. And I bet you he has a freaking Charmer just waiting. How much on a bet? Obviously this is a drill run. Dunsparce is the stupidest Pokemon on God's green earth. You saw me press it, it doesn't work. Like, why does it let you press it if it's not gonna work right away? See, I missed 2 full turns there. Now I have to shield. Because I was pressing it, if it's there, if it's an icon available for press and I press it, he has a fucking catch. Fucking Azumarill. Now we play Azumarill. Fuck this game and fuck this. I hate this game. I hate this fucking game. Why do I play this game? I hate this, dude. It always happens this way. The moment I switch out of the Azumarill beating team, we come up with the Azumarill and fucking Dunsparce, the stupidest Pokemon on this fucking game. And of course he leads the Dunsparce. Ugh. It's not that we don't have an answer for the fucking Azumarill, it's just stupid. I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't even know what to do anymore, guys. Let's just lead the Greninja, I guess. It's fine, like, it's not a big deal. Whatever. The teams are what they are. The team that I built obviously doesn't work, and I'm just slapping stuff together now. But it's just like... it gets frustrating after a while to play the same things over and over. And then he has a fucking Toxapex, dude. This is fine. So, okay. I would rather play against this than the same meta teams over and over again. It's just, ugh, it just gets annoying. Okay, we shield because it has a pretty strong water move, if I remember. Anyways, can someone talk to me in the chat and just say how they're doing? Let's talk about something else other than PvP meta, because I don't have any answers for you guys on PvP meta. I keep day after day trying to build teams that I think will beat the meta, but the problem with Pokemon in general, like a lot of games, is like there's a reason these Pokemon aren't in the meta at all, because they just don't make sense. One health he survives with, of course. They just can't do anything. Like, maybe with a different fast move, maybe we'll try that. Maybe with the different fast move, Excadrill is better. Like, maybe with the different fast move, he has Mud Bomb and Mud Slap. Maybe that just makes him more a better of a ground user. But I don't know, I just think his defense is too low. His typing is kind of weird too. Like Steel ground is weird because steel doesn't resist water, unfortunately. And then, you know, you're fighting against, you're super weak to ground as well, and you don't have anything to fight back against ground. Okay, now we just lose this as well. So we're double weak to grass. We don't have any answers for grass. Let me take a second to actually come up with a good team, because I'm just wasting everyone's time, including my own, to just slap together teams that get their ass kicked. What's the score count even? Oops. God, don't. I hope it backed me out and doesn't count that as a loss. God, I hate that you have to play in the meta. I mean, you don't really, but okay, here's another problem. I've been solely focused on PvE stuff all week long because there's so many awesome stuff going on PvE that I've totally neglected my PvP team. So last night when I came up with this, it was fun. I thought I had a really good answer, you know, and it does make sense. It would have absolutely crushed Jellicents and Azumarils. But unfortunately, we came up against everything but that, so we just got wrecked, because that's what that team's built for. And then on top of that, then we switch, and then we start getting back into regular meta. So, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's give the Excadrill some chances to do better. We won't take him out of the lineup. We won't say he's the problem. So let's go with Mud. The other one. Not Mud Slap, but the Mud, whatever it's called. Shot. This is the most energy building. So hopefully we can get some moves off. So we have the option to either go with Rock Slide or Drill Run. Drill Run is the spammiest, I believe. Let me just double check. Let's try and get some freaking moves off on this Pokemon, because right now we've done nothing with it. And its attack's really high, so we need to get a move off or else we just lose. So these are the spammiest moves we got. We're going from 14 turns to 12, so that's a lot better with Mud Shot. So let's stick with that. Okay, now let's take a quick second to think about what the F will actually work with this stupid Pokemon. So number one, let's lead it for sure, because I think it wins some really important matchups, okay? But if they switch out right away, we need to counter switch. We can't just leave him in to take even 2 hits, because he has no health bar. So if we leave him in a bad matchup for even a second, he just takes damage or, you know, becomes useless. If we start out into a bad matchup, let's build a little bit of energy, then escape with energy. So we need to put in someone that can tank what it's weak against. So it's weak against water, ground, and fire. So what beats water, ground, and fire? Grass beats water and ground, not fire, obviously. So originally I was thinking Ludicolo as a good answer because that kind of fills both those gaps. But Ludicolo is not super duper tanky. And it's neutral to fire as well. But it does resist ground, and it does resist, it's neutral to grass as well. So let's see. Dragon? Dragon resists all that. Dragon resists fire, grass, and water. Okay, now we're on to something. So as far as the dragons we go, we don't have a lot. We have a few. And we can invest into some now. I have some Stardust. Altaria? Top meta? Maybe we go Altaria. Altaria hard beats grass because it's flying. It beats most waters because, and the problem is a lot of the water users have ice too, like Lapras and Azumarill. So we don't want to switch into an Altaria or any dragon for that matter if they're one of those two waters. So that kind of sucks. That's the fucking problem with these stupid meta Pokemon is they're both water and they both have ice. So stupid. Or Walrein is another ice one. So, what about Turtonator? He resists, water's neutral, grass he completely resists, and ice is neutral. So we're not going into a hard counter, but we're going into neutral. But if it's water, we're not going to be doing any damage back with Incinerate. Zweilous. We have a Latias now. Not very good stats. Garchomp's really weak to ice as well. Jangmo's fighting dragon. This is it for the dragons I have. Flygon's extremely weak to ice as well. It's also ground, so we don't want to double up on ground. Dragalge resists fire, grass, and not ice though. Is ice that big of a problem for us? So the good thing about Altaria and Shelgon is they have fire coverage, so maybe Shelgon's the answer. But the problem is these water users aren't ice types. Even Lapras and Azumarill are ice types, but they're neutral. I hate this Pokemon. Water Ice is an OOOP typing. You have to have grass to beat it. But the problem is, or electric, but the problem is, like I don't have very many electric users either. That's actually, so check this out. Yesterday I went and got a massage because my neck and back have been killing me from playing so much this week. And the whole time in the massage table, I was literally eyes closed, not talking to the massage therapist at all, just thinking about teams. And I landed on that stupid team. But I digress. But one of the things I thought of the whole time I was there was, what electric users do I have? I will say this. This Pokemon, wait. I'm stupid, that's the Pokemon I should have had. That's the thumbnail, right? Electrode? I never changed it. Isn't that the thumbnail? I'm an idiot, guys. I totally changed it last night. That's what I came up with. Electrode is on the thumbnail and I wasn't using it. That was my answer. So it was... Okay. I've had lots of success with Electrode. Let me tell you why. It's super spammy, it's also very offensive, but they're both weak to ground. So this probably doesn't work either. Again, this is also built for Azumarill in them, but it doesn't have the ice weakness. And it beats flying. It's kind of weak to fire too, so never mind. Whatever, it's, you know what, it's on the thumbnail. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let's just do it, screw it. It's cool Pokemon, it's fun to use. So let's just use it because it's fun. Whatever, I don't even care anymore. So let's just do this. Let's do Shelgon. This is a horrible team. This is pretty much a slap together team. Okay, but we have two differences. A, we have a dragon now. B, we have Excadrill with a new move. And C, we have Electrode, which is just a really cool Pokemon to use. So Electrode uses Wild Charge and Swift. So a lot of people block Swift because they think it's an electric move. And then the next time we hit them with the Wild Charge and they go downhill. So I've had success with this Pokemon individually with other teams, but I don't know if it's gonna work with this team. Probably not. We probably get wrecked. We probably just hard lose to a Gastrodon. So we'll find out. Annihilate, okay. Steel, we don't want the Annihilate in here. So watch this. We're gonna go with this, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. I bet you he doesn't shield here. And this just one-shots him. Or he shields and then we just lose. Okay, he does shield, and then our defense goes down. So we just let him go down. I guess it was good for a shield. That's about it. Okay, that's alright. We're winning the fast move. We're not winning, but we're keeping it up. So we got shields. Maybe Annihilape's his only answer to Excadrill too. I'm sure this is just a Rage Fist, but it's boosted now, so we probably just lose. Because it's just gonna fast him, and he has Ice Punch for some reason. That's good, because it doesn't boost his attack again. And then he has this idiot. And I press Flamethrower with my fat fingers. So he's going Ultra Meta, normal fighting ghost style. Alright, let's see how our energy is here. We obviously resist we resist Body Slam, but we don't resist Earthquake. Okay, Shadow Ball's neutral. It's unbelievably stupid damage. Our energy build is better there, though. So the good thing, even though that Electrode just went down immediately, was it got a shield. The problem is Annihilate comes back in and just one-shots us with fast moves. Like this, because it's such a stupid Pokemon. So shields don't even matter, we just lose the fast moves. That's alright. That was more fun than before, at least. I don't know what the score count is. It's probably 10-1. Let's just check. But it's 12-1. We suck. We suck. So I need to come up with better teams, you guys. I'm trying to come up with fun teams, and it's no fun to just get absolutely wrecked. So maybe I do lean a little bit more into the meta, or at least Pokemon that are decent. But anyways, normal and ghosts are like the dumbest things that we don't want to come into. We want to come up against waters and different weird stuff like that, even grass and stuff. So that one was just stupid. Fighting ghost and lick-a-licky. Come on, like it's like, that's ultra try-hard, which is fine, but I was really hoping he didn't shield with the, as the Annihilate, so I should have baited. I just got greedy. I wanted to show off that wild charge damage, and now we're lagging out. Perfect. I hate when people don't come up with names. Come up with the name, guys. Nell SJSB, you know, just keyboard spam. God, this game is built to make you mad. This game is built to make me mad. To make me spend money and make me mad. That's how they get rich off me. Is that a Froakie? It is a Froakie. Is it a shiny? It is not. Why would it be? We have the worst luck in history. There's a little Dedenne, and it's also not a shiny. And we got some killer music. Oh, that's cool. Even this music is different. I don't even want this Dedenne. All right, let's try this again, because I really like the Electrode, and not just because it's shiny. It is cool that it's shiny, but I'm telling you, the team that I had with it before was like Electrode, Altaria, and Wishcast. Let's do this. If I don't win any more matches with the team, I'll go to that team exactly, and I'll show you what I mean. It's really good. Okay, electric, this is good. We double resist electric. Okay, so he switches out into normal. This idiot, as usual. So actually, we're gonna wild charge now. So we'll shield one and then we'll wild charge. And watch, it's gonna be good damage here. And then we'll just get out into the Shelgon. So that's fine, we'll use one shield. So, and what's funny is grass actually negates the earth, ground, so it's neutral. It's not even super effective, which is kind of nice. Watch, this'll KO. If he shields, and we move on, but this should, if he doesn't, he just goes down. Bye-bye! See? I'm telling you, the Electrode is good. We just totally neutralized that Dunsparce, like nothing. We used one shield, but other than that, we just totally neutralized it. And now let's go into the Shelgon, which resists everything the Galvantula is gonna do. And we have Flamethrower, which is super effective. So, hey, maybe we got something here. Maybe we got something going on here. Jesus, bro. Are you kidding me? That's retarded. I'm sorry, but no. No. That's insane, bro. 90% damage. Take that. Get out of my game. Okay, another electric. I'm just gonna go into this because we resist. And then hopefully I force out one more shield. I'm gonna tank this. I hope we survive. It's electric grass, so we're double resistant. We should survive. That move's stupidly strong too. And we saved our shield for the Excadrill anyways. Come on, why does it do that? See what I mean? Like, that one time I pressed it and waited, it didn't do it. Now it does it and I missed some of the bubbles. Now, you saw me miss them, right? It wasn't even my fault. Now we just win. One drill run wins. And look, we're actually building energy. How about that? Shield, and we win. Electrode! Wild Charge is a good move. You have to make sure it's gonna land though. That's why I decided to lead the Electrode, because it lowers your defense by 2 stages. So if you are stuck in there like the first match we did, then you just lose. You immediately die after. We gotta win! How about that? He's going double electric team. So he's sick of Azumarils as well, obviously. Hey, we gotta win. How about that? Now I'm in a good mood. Now that we win, see, if you just stick around long enough for me to win one, we'll start to have more fun. GG's. Electrode. It's slept on, very offensive, very glass cannon like a lot of Pokemon are, like Morpeko for example. But Swift is a good move. Good bait move, decent damage, and then Wild Charge just hits hard. Watch, I'm just gonna go straight into the Wild Charge here against this Wigglytuff, because I do not expect to shield. I bet you it's just gonna tank it and think everything's fine, especially because it has Icy Wind, which is super effective into us. And watch this damage. Boom! Now we're into Steel, which we resist Charm and Icy Wind. And of course he has Fighting, because why wouldn't he? That's a good combo. He's got Fighting to beat Steel against, you know, Wigglytuff, which loses to Steel. But now we bring in our Dragon, which is resistant to all that. I'm actually gonna shield here, because I think Toxicroak has some really strong moves, like Dynamic Punch is really strong. So we'll just shield that. Build up some energy here of fast moves, and we just fast move him all the way down, to be honest. We'll just farm it all the way down. We'll shield again. We have something ready for the Wigglytuff, and then guess what? We got the Electrode to bring it home. Okay, Mud Bomb, that's fine. He probably goes straight into the Wigglytuff again. He does, but look at Wigglytuff's almost dead. And he got the Morpeko. So this is actually good. We probably survive one of the Aura Wheels. And even our Dragon resists it. And we get the shield. Even better. This one's gonna be close. We survive. We're glassy, but it's double resisted. So maybe we just Wild Charge. I think even though it's resisted, it's gonna do more damage than Swift. I think it'll do more total damage than Swift. Yeah, it should. 50% plus 20. Yup, that will do. And then one Flamethrower wins or Dragon Pulse. There you go. Does he have Wigglytuff still? Shit, maybe I should have fast moved him down. I'm not paying attention. He does. Oh, come on, Lucas. You let yourself get beat by a Wigglytuff. I should have fast moved him all the way down and then had a flamethrower ready for Wigglytuff. God, I suck, you guys. Winnable. 100% winnable. Stupid bonehead move. I'm just not. You know what it is? I've played about 75 raids in the last 24 hours, and my mind is mush. And my teams suck. And I'm a failure at life. Just kidding. Good matchup here. He'll switch, I'm sure. If he doesn't, he's stupid. Okay, obviously. Poison, ground. Okay, this is why we have this now. We resist all his stupid moves. So we're not gonna shield. What does he use? Acid spray? Earthquake we saw before. That's insane, bro. That's such an expensive move for him to get it that fast. We need to get rid of him though, because he beats both of our other Pokemon, so we need to shield here. Even if we'll just use 2 shields here, to be honest. We don't need to worry about the Greninja. We hard beat the Greninja. And I don't know who else he has, but we don't want to take an Earthquake with either. Definitely not with Excadrill. Let's just go into the Excadrill though. Maybe we can fast move him down. Nope. Okay, that's okay. Okay, that's okay. Now we force shields here. So our Electrode beats the Greninja. Oh, he's just gonna tank it? What an idiot. Why would you do that? Okay, and our Electrode beats the Drift Bloom as well. Maybe he just tanks it as well. Maybe he doesn't think I have a rock move. Okay, he doesn't. Our Electrode beats the Drift Bloom too though, so that's fine. He's trying to overfarm. We have shield, so we'll just use a shield here. I think he's overfarmed into 2 moves. I'm sure he has. No, that one's pretty big move. Okay, he has, that's fine. So we go down here, but our Electrode comes in and wins. And then the Gastrodon. If he switches in the Gastrodon right away, we get ready to switch into the Shelgon right away. The problem is this lowers our attack, our defense, but we have a Swift, and the Swift takes out the Gastrodon. This should take him out. Yep. That was close. I thought it was ready, but it was 1 charge, so that was much better played. I can't let myself forget about like some stupid Wigglytuff or something and lose. So I think we win there either way, because I think the Gastrodon either has a move there and knocks out my Electrode, and my Shelgon comes in and fast moves him. I think we win that fast move war, or what happens. What happened happens. Anyways, much better. This team's interesting. This team's put together pretty well, actually. I mean, we took an extra minute or 2 to kind of think about it and put it together, and it makes sense. The dragon makes a lot of sense, actually. It resists everything that Excadrill is weak to, and so we just have to be careful with ice is really the biggest thing. Okay, so we win this one. I expect him to run away, or he goes for a catch. He does go for the catch, which I expected. Okay, we got to get out of this though, into the Shelgon. Perfect. And he's got Thunder Punch and Overheat probably, so we resist, so we don't shield here. Blast Burn. That's so stupid, bro. That does way too much. Do you see how much damage that did? Resisted? Like 60% health resisted. And Shelgon's like decently tanky, if I remember. It's not glassy. Okay, he's happy with that. Okay, he's back into this. This is fine. So a Shadow Ball gets rid of us, so we'll just save our shields here. It's fine. We don't really need them. We'll just go straight back into the Electrode. And force a shield here, and then force a switch probably. Okay. Okay, grass. This is okay for us. Grass and ghost. So we'll just use shields here. His Jellicent has energy. We don't do a lot of damage here though. Grass is one of those ones that's tough. We're neutral, but our damage output just isn't very much. We have high attack, so let's see. Let's see how much damage we can do here. Just to put it in perspective. Oh, that was good. Okay, I'll take that. I'll 100% take that. Now we shield. The problem is the Jellicent can come straight in with a move, and then we probably just lose. Okay. This one's gonna be close. Because I don't have energy ready on the electrode. Okay, he wastes his energy though, so maybe I don't think I get to wild charge before him is the problem. We do, okay, perfect. GG's! This will 100% nuke him. All right, it's going well. Bye-bye. Another win with the slap together team. I'm telling you, Electrode is a beast. This on my account right here, I've shown it to you guys before, but the highest streak that I've ever had is 14. It was with the Electrode team. I'm telling you, it's a good Pokemon. It's not very tanky, obviously, but the grass typing helps with ground. Like, obviously you're really weak to like ground users, but it's also grass. So you can run Energy Ball if you want as well. So if you're running a team that you need its grass as well, you can run electric and grass, which is a scary combo because you'll beat all the ground and water users and all the just water users. So it's a good typing. We're running Swift because it's very baity, and Swift is a good move in general, and the energy build on it's very good as well. So overall, I just think it's a great Pokemon. I think you guys should try it if you don't have one, and mine is bad stats. So the one that I have is actually not very good stats. I hope he doesn't have an Azumarill on his team or else we lose. But, you know, we have to just go with it here. Okay, Florges, that's just as bad. Probably even worse. Probably shields here, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay, we have Steel though. So we definitely need to keep it alive and then switch, because let's just save the energy actually. I was gonna use it right now on the Florges, but let's save it because we may need it against that type, what was it, the Skelly-Reg? Damn it, we may not even get to it. We may not even get to the switch here. So he's running Fairy Wind, so he's going the really fairy route. Okay, we do get there. Okay, Swift. Last time it shielded right away. It definitely doesn't have a fire move or ground, so... Okay, we gotta have both shields. Now we're free to wild charge. So we take this and then we wild charge. We'll kind of be careful for a catch, but if we catch the Skelly-Reg with the wild charge, that's even better. That's insane, bro. Come on. No way, bro. That's insane. That's fucking bullshit is what that is, dude. God, that's so lucky for him to get that. One fast move away, and then he'll get another one, watch. He's running double fairy, triple fairy, which is the stupidest thing you could do, but it works against my team. He's running fairy fast move and 2 fairy charge moves, dude. You gotta be kidding me. And then I don't get there, watch. Told you. That's so fucking lucky, dude. The last thing on earth I expected him to have was Moonblast. So stupid. I bet you this guy loses every match except for against the one team that he needs it against. The one team on earth that's running a dragon, and he's got triple fairy. It's quite annoying, guys. It's quite annoying. I don't know why I let this game bother me, but it does. Oi, Lucas. Okay, we lose this. Ice. I'm sure he's got some sort of answer here. This is neutral. It's not really that much better. And we got rid of our Steel, which would have been quadruple effective to this, unfortunately. And it's got a water coverage move. We resist ice? I mean, I guess not. It's neutral. That's the problem with Excadrill's typing. Steel ground is not a good typing, by the way. It is for PvE, but for PvP, it just has way too many weaknesses, and it doesn't fight back very well against those weaknesses. Like, ground doesn't cover anything that steel is weak to, and weak doesn't cover anything that ground is weak to. It just gives each other, it gives each type more weaknesses, and I'm just quadruple weak to everything ice now. So I don't win. All it does is add more weaknesses to the Pokemon's typing. If it were just ground, it would have less weaknesses than if it were ground and steel. If it was just steel, it would have less weaknesses than if it were ground steel. Yep. So basically the things that steel resists, ground already resists. Or vice versa. The things that steel resists is ground is already resists. He's gonna shield here because he's Lucario and he's a glass cannon, so baiting is the right play. Told you. So he wants the energy there, and of course he's got more ice, which we don't beat, which we've already established. I should have wild charged here. No, I think it's ground ice, right? So we're weak to ground, so this isn't even winning for us, but we have 2 shields and he has 1. I just shield. Even if it's Icicle Spear, does 90% health. So I guess we try and tank 1 Icicle Spear, but I don't even think we survive 1. We just shield here. We gotta get out of it. We gotta get rid of this Pokemon. I'm not as worried about the Lucario as I am this Piloswine with my dragon and my grass. Dude, I fucking was spamming it, dude. It's stupid. So stupid. I bet you his stupid move kills us, because why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? It's so unlucky, dude. I don't know why I'm complaining. It's so fucking stupid. I just suck at this game. I appreciate you, Jenny, but I just suck. I don't know. I wish I could give you better content. But I just suck, you guys. This team sucks. I suck. My timing sucks. You know what really sucks the most out of anything for me is I don't press in the right spots. I could have beat that Lucario if I was pressing here, but because I pressed just outside the bubble, I lost. And then this guy's just a div. You know what? I'm not gonna let you get a free loss. You could have the win. Good job. I don't even want the free win. I have to just come up. I just have to be better. I have to be better about coming up with teams that are gonna do well. And because that makes for a better stream anyways. Like, you guys don't want to see me all pissing and moaning all the time, and I don't mean to. Like, you guys know me. I'm not, obviously when I lose I get this way and it sucks and I hate to be this way. It's just frustrating. Like, it's frustrating not because I win or lose, because at the end of the day I don't even remember how many I won, how many I lost. What's frustrating to me is like that the game mechanics are built so poorly and unbalanced that like you're forced to play a certain way, and I don't want to be forced to play a certain way. I want to let my creativity run wild, but it sucks when there's 1,000 Pokemon in the Pokedex and only 10 of them are viable for Great League. Like, and you know, obviously I can spend some time making some teams for Ultra League and Masters League as well, but that's a whole different thing and that's really expensive. So whatever, I'll use shield. See, like, a good player is probably not even shield here. But I just don't believe anything anymore. That's another thing, is like, I believe that I'm using inferior Pokemon now, and that their moves are going to be stronger and my moves are going to be weaker. Their offense is higher, my defense is lower, so I just don't see a way for me to ever win. So I have to shield everything, I feel like. But if I were playing Lickilicky and Altaria and Stunfisk, then I would just never shield. And that's exactly my point, is no matter who you play against or who you play with, okay, that's fine. No matter who you play with, you're destined to lose because you're outstatted. And that's a big problem with Pokemon in general. What does he have? Flame Charge? So Excadrill sucks. I'm sorry, Jenny. Jenny said you will win. Play me. I'll play you if you want. How he didn't have like a heat charge move or something, I'll never know. The sad thing is we don't even win this with Excadrill. We have nothing. If we even get to a Rock Slide. But he gets to like 4 foul plays or 4 seed bombs before we get to 1 Rock Slide. And then we have a whole nother Pokemon to get through. I bet you he has 2 full charge moves. How much on a bet? And that's what I mean too. Like the amount of Pokemon that have access to certain moves too. Of course he has that. Is stupid as well. Like Blast Burn. Come on. Come on. 45 energy for 130 damage. And not every Pokemon has that. So automatically, if you're a fire Pokemon user and you don't have Blast Burn, like you're not even close to being as usable as Pokemon that have Blast Burn or Frenzy Plant or Hydro Cannon. Have a good rest of the day. Thanks for watching. Join the Discord, share your shinies, invite me to raids, and come back tomorrow and watch me rage out more. And I don't know, maybe if you donated like 100 bits, that'd be in a good mood. I don't know, maybe that helps. I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. Tomorrow we have a good team. You saw it already. It'll work. I promise. Bye. Have a good day.
Yeah!
Oh my god! Did you see that? Darkest Lariat incoming, mega damage. It probably kills, maybe not. Boom! Hammer drop!
Loading up a lap tonight. Got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win. That's where the legend begins.
YouTube? It is
Luke Superstar,
back with
taking
another
the lead,
amazing
gotta catch
day
'em all.
in Pokemon
That's the
Go.
creed with every Pokemon.